Hello everyone, we are back for another episode of Jurassic Adventure Season 4. Let's get started and see what's going on the island today. Looks like we're starting this episode off strong. Fujiwai is just caught and killed a Tubandactylus. Now his family can eat. Seems like Amy's pretty proud of him. And it looks like their son Kenjai is also proud of him. But sadly, it sounds like all that commotion has just attracted a predator. A very powerful one at that. That's right, it's Stormclaw, the huge blue Suchomimus. And it looks like he's here to steal their meal. Being a protective mate, and of course a loving father, Fujiwai attacks Stormclaw. Big mistake. Stormclaw is quickly using his strength to easily destroy and pin down Fujiwai. Tired and exhausted, Stormclaw decides to retreat for now, but of course, he will always come back. Fujiwai and of course Amy, they decide to go back to eating with their son. Meanwhile, later on into the day, Stormclaw is still looking for food. He would eat this Dimorphodon, but even if he did, it's still too small. So unfortunately, it looks like he has to continue searching. Stormclaw would love to have a Hesperosaurus, but sadly there's just one problem. Sadly, Hesperosauruses are too hard and too fast to capture, so Gus looks like he's gonna have to find something else. After hours of searching, Stormclaw has finally found it. It may be small, it may be not so much meat, but it's at least enough to keep Stormclaw satisfied. 2 irritators. Though sure, irritators, they have vicious claws and teeth, but thankfully so does Stormclaw. And sure, they may be fast and small, but if Stormclaw is careful, he could potentially snag himself one. For now, he needs to capture one. Stormclaw braces himself, then Stormclaw's finally done it. He has finally captured himself a meal. Now, he can finally feast on it. Sadly, seems like Stormclaw's day only continues to get tougher. Because unfortunately for him, Shamrock is also hungry. And he wants that food. Of course, Stormclaw's not going to give up this food very easily, because he's worked hard for it. He's not about to allow Shamrock just to take it. In Stormclaw, he's only getting more ferocious. He's lucky. Shamrock is lucky right now that he's not attacking. But, unlike usual, Shamrock is not going to fight this time. Instead, he's just going to go somewhere else. 2 hours has gone by, and Shamrock has still found nothing. He's becoming cripply exhausted from hunger. If he doesn't find something soon, this could be the end of Shamrock. Thankfully, not all hope is lost. He finally spots a dead Tyrannosaurus, perfect for Shamrock. He eagerly tears into the carcass. But sadly for Shamrock, things have only just begun. Not one, not two, but 3 Dilophosauruses have came to claim the carcass. He takes his food out of his face for a second, and then, of course, he challenges back. Shamrock is not about to give up this meal, especially when he's starving. Shamrock has to be vigilant. Dilophosauruses are fast and they are cunning, and if he's not careful, it could spell doom for him. However, he has one advantage. He's a little bit larger and more bulkier than all 3 of these Dilophosauruses, so he could easily take on them in a fight. Seems like the Dilophosauruses are not giving up either, but neither is Shamrock. But sadly, it seems like all that noise has attracted another predator. Because challenging them is not just 1, but 2 Majungosauruses. And these things are quite nasty at attacking. So unfortunately for Shamrock, his day has only gotten even tougher. Without a second thought, the Majungosauruses go into attack. Shamrock's been pinned down by the Majungosaurus. If he doesn't soon get up, then he might have his throat ripped out. Shamrock is being pinned down now by the second Majungosaurus, who is biting onto his ankle. Shamrock is in pain, and he's crying for help. But just as all hope seems lost for Shamrock, something grabs the other Majungosaurus. The other Majungosaurus stops attacking for a moment, and he realizes the situation. It is Stormclaw. It seems like he's came to help. The once confident Majungosaurus now cowers before Stormclaw's might. He tries to protest, but he can't argue with power. Being overwhelmed, the Majungosauruses have to retreat. Shamrock slowly gets up, and sadly, he's preparing for a fight. Then, something incredible happens. Shamrock is confused. It seems like Stormclaw is not all that meets the eye. He is confused, but he is extremely relieved. And he goes back to gorging. Later on in the day, we seem to be back here in the forest. Seems like Kenjai is going on a little adventure. Even against his parents' wishes, Kenjai is always a rambunctious one. So thus, he's always eager to explore. Then, Kenjai, he spots something. It's a dead Hesperosaurus. But sadly for Kenjai, it's not a snack for him. Because unfortunately, what's waiting for him is certain doom for a little dinosaur like him. Suddenly, out of nowhere, not one, but two Hererosauruses are planning on making a meal out of poor Kenjai here. Kenjai's got up to run, and he's running for his life. But sadly, the Hererosauruses are in hot pursuit. But sadly, Kenjai's path, it is blocked by two Nothosauruses. Kenjai is now cornered. Kenjai is now pinned between two very fast, very deadly predators. But of course, Kenjai, he is not alone. Before the Hererosauruses could get a second thought. It is his mother, Amy. She has came to protect her son. And of course, Fujiwai is here too. It seems like the Nothosaurus is trying to push Fujiwai to the ground. But thankfully, Amy is always here to help. As Fujiwai tears into the Nothosaurus, the other one is slicing up Amy's back. She quickly shakes it off. And it only seems to anger her even more. Now is the Nothosaurus' turn to run. As Fujiwai continues his brutal attack, he realized then they've won. They have both done it. They have defeated the Nothosaurus, Nothosauruses, and they have saved their son again. Kenjai, now he's learned his lesson the hard way. He shouldn't wander off without his parents, or else bad things could happen. And now they celebrate by eating the dead body of their foe. Though this island may hold beautiful things, but sadly, there is always someone trying to take or destroy them.